What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Masters EX video. My name is Charlie, and today we're going to get into Rosa and Delibird's sync move, moveset, sync grid, best team builds, all that sort of fun stuff. So let's get into it. Of course, it's a flying type, weak to steel, so there's really not going to be too many things that are going to be super effective against it in the game right now. It's a support role, and it becomes... You guys, the sync grid, especially the sync grid at 3 out of 5, is insane. I mean, it's just nuts. But the stats do reflect that it's a support unit. The defense is, you know, in the top 20 of the game. It's 20 or 19th best physical defense in the game. Special defense is okay, but those of course increase with the sync grid as well. But otherwise the stats are so-so. You know, not the greatest in the world. For the moveset, you have Aerial Ace, does 45 or 54 power depending on how powered up it is. It never misses, so you don't have to worry about accuracy getting lowered here. And it's a 2 gauge move cost. You have X Attack All, which sharply raises the attack of all allied sync pairs. Pretty self-explanatory there. All the Presence, which is the trainer move. It's for your entire allied side. Makes move gauges accelerate on the allied field of play. Raises the speed of all allied sync pairs. And sharply raises the attack, defense, special defense, evasiveness, or accuracy of all allied sync pairs at random. It's a pretty powerful trainer move, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, very powerful support move. Drill Peck. No additional effects for this, it's just a straight up attack move. Power of 100 or 120, depending on how powered up it is. That can, of course, be augmented with the sync grid. Accuracy of 100 against single opponent, 3 gauge move cost. And the sync move is Special Delivery Drill Peck, 250 or 300 power, single opponent. And because it is not a striker unit, it is not a striker role, the sync move will not be AoE when you get Rosa to 6-star EX. That's not what support units do. It's just not what they do. It's just not what they do. They have like stat increases and stuff like that. Passive skills. Wide Awake prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep. Snow Shelter protects the Pokemon from damage from a hailstorm. So it's very good on hail teams. And the next passive skill helps out with that. Healing Hail 1 restores Pokemon's HP when it takes an action during a hailstorm. Now, take an action, that means it does a move, either Drill Peck or Aerial Ace. Not the trainer move, All the Presence, or X Attack All. Only for attack moves will it recover health with. That makes sense. So what kind of lucky skill would you want to put on Delibird? Vigilance? I'd say putting Vigilance on her would probably be the best thing to do, because you probably wouldn't have her as your first... Yeah, you probably wouldn't have her as your first spot in tactics. You would want to team her up with Skyla and Swanna. They would probably go first. Delibird would go second. I mean, you can swap those if you want, but you really want to team her up with Nate and Braviary would be great, because he's a physical attacker, X-Attack All. You could also team them up with Blue and Pidgeot if you wanted to. But really any of the physical strikers. I mean, we're gonna see probably an increase in... It wouldn't surprise me if we got some really strong Ice-type physical strikers in the near future. Or just in the future of the game, depending on when you're watching this video. Because you could build up a really good ice team based around Delibird and a strong ice striker. But we'll move on to the sync moves. Sync grids. Sorry guys, it's like 1:30 in the morning. This is the 1 out of 5 build. This one's for Drill Peck. What we're doing is we're just grabbing all the little support nodes that we can. We do have X Attack, all MP Refresh, all the Presence MP Refresh, Aerial Ace MP Refresh, or Move Gauge Refresh, Drill Peck Move Gauge Refresh, and then of course the Drill Peck +3s. And with the little extra we had left over, we grabbed an Aerial Ace. Now you could also just do boom, 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 and do power up Aerial Ace instead. Really not much you can do. Like, you can focus in on one of the particular moves, but not by much. We'll move on to 2 out of 5. At 2 out of 5 you actually do have a little bit more options. This, I think, is probably the best build for 2 out of 5. It's more of like a support tank type build. You do get Team Speedy Entry 1, which raises the speed of all allied sync pairs when the Pokemon enters the battle, which you would switch out Stoic 4 for if you wanted to increase the speed of an ally who might have like inertia or ramming speed. Really good for Barry and Empoleon. Really good for Garchomp. Very good for Blue and Pidgeot. So there's a few reasons why you would want to switch out Stoic 4 for Team Speedy Entry 1. But speaking of Stoic 4, with Stoic 4, oops, there we go. No, there we go. Okay, Stoic 4 has a good chance of raising the Pokemon's defense after it uses a move. So after you use Aerial Ace, you would potentially get your defense, physical defense, raised. Of course, we grabbed all the defense nodes that we possibly could, special defense nodes as well. All the Presence MP Refresh, so that way we can further increase our stats. We did not grab the X Attack because this is a tank build, not a support build. What we did grab was Ice Shell, which increases our defense by 50% in a hailstorm. Again, made to be in a hailstorm. But if you don't have hailstorm, if you don't have a Delibird to 3 out of 5, or you don't have any other like really good team builds for a hailstorm team, I would take that Ice Shell and move it over to the X Attack all MP Refresh, and from there you can do like extra HP, extra speed, yeah, pretty much that. But again, if you have, say you don't have a good ice team, and you wanted this to be more of a support build, just switch over to Team Speedy Entry 1. That would help out most teams in the future if you didn't have Delibird as your tank, or as a tank, like a support tank kind of build. Alright, move on to the next one. Yeah, this is another one. I was just, if you have a Hailstorm team, we have Hasty Hail 2, which quickly charges the move gauge in a Hailstorm. You got that. You got that Team Speedy Entry 1. Again, raise your speed of all your allies when you enter the battle. Ice Shell, which increases your defense. We did do Aerial Ace over here. This is more to like, if you have a team built around a striker who is a sync nuke, this is what you're going to want to do. Especially if you have a Hailstorm team with a sync nuke striker. One, you're going to increase your move gauge quickly in a Hailstorm. You're going to increase your defense in a Hailstorm. You're going to increase the speed of the team. And with Aerial Ace Move Gauge Refresh 3, you're going to be able to not use up too much move gauge while you're chipping away at your sync move countdown each time. And of course, oops, there we go. We do have all the Presence MP Refresh, just for that, you know, increasing our stats even more. Alright, move on to the next one. This one is an Aerial Ace build. If you wanted to use Delibird as a striker for some reason, just showing you guys what you can do. Grab the attack, plus 10 all the way up here. Power Flux 3. So if you wanted to build Delibird as a strike unit, I don't know why you would, but you could put Critical Strike 2 as a lucky skill, or Power Flux 3, giving you Power Flux 6 in total because they stack. Just letting you know that for if you wanted to do Aerial Ace build or Drill Peck build, but honestly, wouldn't do that. Would focus more on it being a support and defense unit, or tank unit. We do have the Aerial Ace build, all the Aerial Ace pluses to the damage, and the X attack all. MP Refresh. Moving on to the next one. This one's probably the Drill Peck. Yeah, Drill Peck build. Again, Power Flux 3. All the Drill Peck plus 3s. All the attack nodes that we can get, and X attack all. But again, just showing you like the diversity that you can do with the sync pair, with the sync grid. Would not recommend that one. This, though, now we're getting into 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is where this unit shines so good. Okay, so if you are able to get Rosa and Delibird to 3 out of 5, you get access to Cold Front, which causes a hailstorm when the Pokemon enters battle for the first time. That's really good. That completely opens you up to being able to use like hailstorm teams all the time, no matter what. We gave it Team Speedy Entry 1, the X attack all MP Refresh, and the next one that's amazing is Hail Rally 1. Has a small chance of raising the critical hit rate of all allied sync pairs when the user's Pokemon uses a move in a hailstorm. Again, use the move means either Aerial Ace, Drill Peck. It has to be one of the attack moves. Otherwise, it wouldn't count towards the chance of increasing the critical hit rate. But team critical hit rate, that's increased. That's insane. It's really crazy. It does take some setup. That's why you have Cold Front. But that's still crazy. It's still really, really good for a defense unit. Or for a support unit. It's very, very good. Here we have Aerial Ace build. We have all the presents, Shared Fortune 2, and Aerial Ace Mad Strength 4. So all the presents Shared Fortune 2 sharply raises the attack, defense, special defense, speed, accuracy, or evasiveness of all allied sync pairs at random when a move is successful. That's why we have Aerial Ace Move Gauge Refresh. And since this is kind of like an Aerial Ace build, we did grab Aerial Ace Mad Strength 4, which has a good chance of raising the Pokemon's attack when one of its attacks is successful. So using Aerial Ace, you're just using less move gauge to increase your attack. Might as well, right? And you're increasing possibly stats every time you use Aerial Ace. And X attack all, might as well. Up here, so what we could do differently than what we have up here for the getting the attack plus 10, if you wanted to. I'm trying to think, what would be a really good thing to do for this? We could do... let's see if we switch this up. Because you could do, like, Cold Front. -6. So you take away Aerial Ace Mad Strength 2, or Mad Strength 4. Then you're left with 2, so I'll grab more speed with that one. So you could do this if you wanted to do, like, a increase your defense by 50. So you're really tanking by 50%. So you're really making Delibird a tank with this kind of a build, where you're increasing the stats every time you use a move. You could also do Team Speedy Entry, and then, you know, just grabbing all sorts of fun stuff up here. You can do grabbing your defenses. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff with that one. You could, if you really wanted to, see if we can get into this. You could do Hail Rally 1, so that way you're increasing the critical hit rate every time you use a move in a Hailstorm. That's assuming you have a team built around another Pokemon, another sync pair using and creating Hailstorms. So, yeah, a lot of really fun builds you can do with 3 out of 5. Yeah, here's another one with using Hail Rally and the attack plus 10 route. Not too bad, not too bad. This one's another Cold Front and Hail Rally build that you could possibly do. We're using Drill Peck. If you wanted to, we could also do it like... What would be another good way to do it? 4, 6... I mean, this is like a essentially a increasing your critical hit rate while doing your most powerful move. So that's why it's built like that. But if you wanted to change it up, you could into something more like... So you could do like that, where you're increasing your defense halfway. Let's see here. If we do that, we do that. If we do that, we can grab up like more defense, special defense, HP. So yeah, you're doing more of a tank build with this one. But yeah, we'll do the very last but not least, of course, is our Sync Bomb build. Pretty straightforward. We're doing Hail Rally here, assuming that we have a another sync pair that's doing Hailstorm on our team. If not, then I would just completely take those away and just come down here and do this kind of a build out. Grab some speed and more health, I'd say. Yeah, do it like that, or of course we are going to need that, so let's see here, what else could we do? Defense, grab the aerial ace right there, take away mad strength and grab up that and do something like that, and then you probably grab more defense or more speed or more attack. There we go. Yeah, do something like that. So yeah, guys, a lot of fun ways that you can build out the sync grid, preferably at 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is obviously going to be the best choice. That Cold Front and Hail Rally 1 combo it's a game changer, man. It's a game changer because you're essentially automatically, once you're doing like aerial aces, increasing or having the chance to increase your critical hit rate for your entire team right out of the gate. It's pretty good. It's really, really good. But let me know what you think about Rosa and Delibird's sync grid down in the comments section below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, so you never miss out on any of my daily Pokemon Masters EX content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.